What's up guys, I am here with a what I'm burning video. I have not done one of these in about a month or so, a little over a month. I think it was the end of April is the last one I did, so it's been a little over a month. I've been trying to do them about once a month or so. When I get enough new candles all around, then I'll do the video, but I had some that were kind of lingering on, so I didn't want to show the same ones I was doing last time, so I kind of wait until I get like a bunch of new ones that I am burning, and then I'll do another video. So I figured I'd show you what I'm burning right now. So we'll start off here in the kitchen. I have on the bar here, this one is Rio Red Guava from Bath & Body Works. I have it in my little summer little candle holder there. It's got little starfish and seahorses and stuff on it. My mom got that for me a couple years ago, I think. I think it's pretty cool. So this one's doing pretty good. The burn's been really good. As you can see, it's burning fine. Wicks are doing great. The wax pull right now is almost to the end. It's a little less than halfway done. So when it gets to there, usually if the flames are high, you can get almost a full complete wax pull of the rest of the candle. So this candle has been okay. I smelled it at first, but then after like, I would say not even to half. I'd say probably right about here or so, almost to halfway, it started losing its scent and I couldn't really smell it much anymore. Basically, it's just like a fruity scent. It has the guava, and I believe there's passion fruit in here too. It's just a nice beachy, fruity kind of scent, but it's not very strong. Like I said, I smelled it at the beginning more than I am now, and then it's just the more I burn it, the less I've smelled it. So I'm kind of surprised, because usually these type of scents kind of are a little bit stronger, but this one's not been doing so well. So maybe it'll pick up a little bit more towards the end, but right now, in the last 2 or 3 burns, it hasn't been very strong at all. I can't really smell it at all unless I get right on top of it. So I don't necessarily have all these candles here that I'm going to show you burning at the same time, because some of them are a little different scents, but I lit them all tonight so that I could show you what I have been burning. But like I said, sometimes I only burn certain ones at a time. But this one I can burn with whatever, because it's pretty light. I can barely smell it, so it doesn't matter what I light it with, because you can't really smell anything. And on the kitchen table, I have Inca Candles Carrot Cake going in my Hurricane right here. I have the Hurricane and I have a Lumalid on top of it, the candle. So this candle I just purchased last week. My store finally got the carrot cake candle in, and I've been wanting to get this candle forever. I tried last year to find it all over, I couldn't, and this year my stores didn't have it for quite a while, and finally they got it in. So I had to pick me up one, and let me take this Hurricane off here real quick so you can see it a little bit better. So it has a good wax pull right now, if you can see here. It's got a wax pull. I did foil it though when I first lit it tonight, because I wanted to make sure I had a good wax pull when I did this video. I had problems with this candle, not right at first. The first burn was awesome. The first burn I could smell it really good. It was just a really good carrot cake. It was, when I first bought this on cold sniff, it was very strong on like a cinnamon note. That is the most strongest note I smelled out of the candle on the cold sniff. But then when you burned it, it was a lot more, you could definitely get more of like a cakey, slightly bit of that cream cheese note in there. Just a really good scent. It smelled a lot more like carrot cake when you actually started burning it than it did on cold sniff. I love it. Love the scent of this. It's so, so good. And then it pulled out really good too on the first burn. I could smell it and it pulled out good on the first burn. But then on the second burn, it struggled a lot. It was a lot lighter. I couldn't smell it nearly as well, and then it wouldn't pull out. It was struggling to pull out. I had to foil it If you don't know what that means, you put foil around the top of it, tin foil, and it will help trap the heat in, and it'll melt it down on the sides so it doesn't tunnel, which means the wax on the sides will melt down all the way, because lots of times it wants to stay hard and just melts down in the middle. That's called tunneling. Because I have a lot of people that always ask me these questions. A lot of people that don't necessarily know a lot about candles will ask me in my videos, so I try to explain what I'm doing when I talk about those things. So I had put foil on it and then ended up getting a good wax pull, and then I took it off, and then I lit it the third time and it struggled to get to pull again. It struggled melting all the way around the sides. It just would not melt around the sides at all. It just wanted to melt towards the middle. The flame was super puny. I could barely smell anything. So I was going to take it back to the store. I told myself I was going to take it back. I was going to exchange it for another carrot cake and see how that one worked. And I was going to put it in the hurricane here and put foil on it first burn and see if that helped. Because I've heard that maybe if you do that right at the first burn, and then it will help it and it won't be so bad the rest of the burn. So I ended up not taking it back. I thought I'm just going to try it one more time. I put foil around it, put the Lumilit, or I put foil in it, and then I put in the hurricane. And it pulled out all the way, and I started smelling it better again. So this is I think the 4th or 5th burn now that I've had on it, and it's been pulling out again. It pulled out last night without the foil on it, but like I said, tonight I did it with the foil just because I wanted to pull out faster so I could do this video. But it probably would have been okay without the foil, as long as I had it in this hurricane here. So I'm gonna try maybe tomorrow out of the hurricane and see how it does out of the hurricane. But it's been doing really good. I can actually smell it here in my open concept kitchen living room area. It's doing really good. It's like a really nice carrot cake. You get that bakeryness with a little bit of cream cheese and the carrots, slightly a bit of carrots, the cinnamon. I don't really get any kind of nut smell, but it's good. It's not quite as much cream cheese note as like Goose Creek's carrot cake had, but it's really nice. I really like it. It's very fall-like. It reminds me very much of a fall scent. This would be good to burn in the fall, but it's good anytime. It's nice now. I'm enjoying it now, even though it's summertime almost. But yeah, it's doing better, so hopefully it will continue to be better. If I take it out of the hurricane and it gives me problems, I'll probably just stick it back in the hurricane and I'll melt it. It'll just live the rest of its life in this hurricane here. And I thought maybe later, if it stops throwing, I could throw it into my candle crock. But I'm kind of nervous to do that because I've had bad luck with the candle crock. I haven't had many candles so far that I've tried in there that have to throw. And I'm afraid that if I put it in there, I may just waste the candle if it doesn't throw. So I'm like, maybe I should just keep burning it. I'm just kind of afraid to put it in the candle crock. So I don't know. I'll probably just continue burning it because it'll probably start throwing off and on through the candle. Sometimes it's a little bit lighter than it was last night tonight, but I can still smell it. But I'm kind of used to that with Yankees. Yankees kind of do that sometimes throughout the candle. They just hit different oil pockets, and sometimes you smell it stronger and sometimes you don't. But overall, I'm satisfied with it now. It's pulling out better, and I can smell it fairly well in this open concept kitchen living room area. So that's a good thing. So I would recommend trying this and see how you like it, because I like it a lot. And also in the kitchen, I have a Swan Creek candle in the scent Roasted Espresso. I found this candle at my local Bass Pro Shop because I had called Swan Creek Candles. I looked their phone number up and I called them to see if any stores near me sold Swan Creek candles. And they didn't find anything near me that sold them, except they told me that sometimes Bass Pro Shops sell them. So I called my local Bass Pro Shop and they said that they did carry them. So I made a special trip out to Bass Pro just for these candles. And I found some. They didn't have a huge selection. All they had was like these pottery can, like this is like a, what do you call that? Just a, like an old pottery type of jar. They had some that were in coffee cups and different pottery type of jars and things like that. They didn't have any regular jars or anything. They also had the drizzle melts and the herbal melts. They had those as well. They didn't have a huge selection, but they had a decent amount. So this one is in the scent Roasted Espresso. Like I said, I wanted to pick this one up because years ago I had a little candle that was in a brown coffee cup from Hallmark, my local Hallmark store, and that was one of the best coffee scents I have had, and I've so tried to find one just like that one. I've had many that I've liked through the years, but I've never found one quite like that one. So come to find out, somebody mentioned one of my videos that asked if it could possibly be Swan Creek, because they had one in a brown coffee cup that was like that, and it was that one. I found that one at Bass Pro that was exactly like that, just in a little brown coffee cup. It had like whipped cream on the top of it. I mean, it wasn't real whipped cream. It was wax made to look like whipped cream, and it was exactly the same candle. So I almost bought that coffee cup, but I decided to buy it in this little jar here, the little pottery jar with the red bird on there. I just thought it was kind of cute. I thought it'd be cute on the stove, so I bought this one, and it is the same scent. So the burn has been, it's been okay. It's kind of having trouble pulling out on the left side there. So the wick itself actually was a little bit off center. It was more towards the right. So I'm not, that's probably why it's not melting very well on the left side, because the wick was more towards the right. So I might have to put foil on that, I'm not for sure. I think the longer I leave it on, it probably will end up melting on the left side there, but we'll see. The flame's doing good though. And the scent is really nice. This is a really just a nice pure roasted espresso coffee scent. There's no any kind of cream note to it or anything. It's just pure coffee scent. I will say it's not quite as strong as I remember the one I had years ago from Hallmark Bean. And I don't know if maybe that was the first coffee scent I had ever had, so maybe that was just like, wow, I was just like, you know, just in awe of such a good coffee scent that for some reason that in my mind that was a lot better than it actually was at the time. That was like right when I first started getting into burning candles, so maybe I just was just so excited for that coffee scent that maybe in my mind it was better than it actually was. Maybe, I don't know. But this one, it's just, it's strong, but it's not like super strong. Well, it's not really even strong. I would say it's more like a medium. I'd probably give it a 6, maybe 6 to 7. I can smell it, but only when I'm over here by the stove in the kitchen. I can't smell it like over in the living room area. I can only smell it when I'm over here kind of around the candle. So yeah, we'll see how it does when it gets a little bit further down. It smelled just a little bit. It wasn't filled up to the top anyway. It was filled about there. So I also got the drizzle melts in this, and those did really good. So I had those going along with this one morning, and it was really nice in here. So I ended up getting 2 of these, so we'll see how the other one does. But yeah, I'm enjoying this one. It's really just a really good, nice, pure roasted espresso scent. And in the bathroom, I am burning Brazilian Blue Waters by Bath & Body Works. This one was sent to us by our subscriber, Jean. Thank you, Jean, for this candle. This one is doing really good. The flames, they're doing good now. They look like they could slightly be getting a little bit low. Sometimes it kind of starts doing that, and then the next burn, when you light it the next time, they'll be puny. They look like they could be starting to maybe slightly get puny. They're doing okay now, but they're not doing quite as good as my Rio Red Guava it was in there in the kitchen. But they're still doing good. I won't cotton ball it because they're not puny at all now, but it looks like they could slightly, because if I move it a little bit, I could probably, if I move the candle, it would probably move the wax and would knock the, it would put the flame out. That's kind of how they're low, if you can see on the side. They're not super high, but they're, you know, they're not super low either, but yeah, this candle is, it's nice. I really like this scent a lot. It's definitely a blue watery type of scent. It reminds me very much of like Yankee Candle's Ocean Star and Turquoise Waters. It has that really nice watery, kind of like sea salt type of scent to it. It's really nice. I like it. And it's the throw is pretty good. I'd probably say in the bathroom here, it's in the bathroom, I'd probably say about a 7 to 8 in the throw. It's doing really good. I'm really enjoying it. And in the bedroom, I am burning Honolulu Sun by Bath & Body Works. It is in this really cool etched glass jar. It's getting kind of dark there, but you can still see it with closer I get. You can see it's in the really It's really pretty. It has the like palm etchings. It looks like palms etched in the side there. It's so pretty when it's burning. This candle is doing so good. Let me get back because it'll be lighter. There you go. And I can see a little bit better. So pretty. It's almost done. And this candle is so strong. It's so good in the bedroom. It's doing really well. It's just a nice coconut scent. I've had some problems with this candle before. When it first came out, I loved this candle, but then I think the last couple ones I've had have been a little bit lighter and not as strong as the first one I've had, but this one is doing really good again. It's doing really, really good. It's just, Honolulu Sun is basically just like a really nice coconut, beachy coconut scent. It's kind of like a little bit of a suntan lotion scent, but not like, it's not like Yankee Candle Sun and Sand. It's not like that, because that Sun and Sand has like a very copper tone type of suntan lotion. This is not like copper tone. This one, copper tone is more like has like an orange flower or musky type of scent to it. This one doesn't have that. This one is just more coconut. This one's maybe like Hawaiian Tropic suntan lotion or something like that. It's just more coconutty, but it's really, really nice. I love it. It's just a really nice summery, beachy, coconutty scent. So, so good. Really happy with this one, and I love the glass. I think I'm probably going to keep that glass jar because it's really pretty. I'll find something to do with it. And the flames have been doing really good. If you can see there, they're doing good. Have not got puny at all. It's almost done, and I have not had a cotton ball at one time, so that's a plus. It's been awesome. And in the hallway, I am burning Goose Creek's Midnight London from the Passport to Paradise collection, and this is another candle sent to us from our subscriber Gene, so thank you Gene for this one as well. And this one here is burning really good. It's got a really nice wax pull. Flames are doing great. I may have to blow them out and trim that wick because it looks like it's getting a mushroom tops on those. I don't want to get a lot of soot out of that, so I may have to trim those and blow it out and trim them and relight it. If your flames get like that, if you're new to candles, you can see the mushroom top, which is like, it looks like a mushroom on the top of the wick there underneath the flame. If those get real big like that, the flames will get high and soot will come out of the flame. So in order to prevent that, you have to blow the flame out, cut those little mushroom tops off with scissors, and then relight it so that the flames won't be so high and won't be shooting out soot. That just helps you from getting soot all over your walls and things like that. So this candle here is nice. I'm enjoying it. It's a cologne type of scent. It has like bergamot and oak moss in there. Very cologne-y, but it's nice. It's over here by Ralphie's room. As you can see, Ralphie's room's right there. And I've said in my previous What I'm Burning videos, usually the candle I put here in the hallway travels over into his room. And it's smelling really nice. I'd probably give the throw about a 6 or so. I had it in, I think, our bedroom, me and Brad's bedroom, I think, a few weeks ago, and then I moved it out here because I switch my candles around sometimes. I moved it out here, but I think I smelled it stronger in the bedroom than I did out here. But it's still nice. I can still smell it really well. So yeah, it's nice. And lastly, we have Yankee Candles Rainbow's End. I have this burning in our oldest son Marco's room, and I just purchased this last week too. I purchased it with along with carrot cake, and I got lemon zest as well. It's burning nice. It has a nice wax pull. It's not super thick wax pull. It's about half an inch, maybe a little more than that maybe. But it's all the way pulled out, so that's the main thing. It does good. I'm happy that it's pulled out. If I had foil on it, it might get thicker. It'll probably get a little bit deeper if the longer I burn it maybe, but that's fine by me. I don't care about that. As long as it's got a full wax pull, melted all around the side, I'm fine with that. The flame is pretty high there. I could probably blow that flame out and trim it a little bit, but then the thing with that is I get afraid that if I do that, then the wax pull, it'll harden up around the sides, that flame doesn't get so hot. But anyway, the burn is good, but I'm not smelling it at all. I can't smell it at all in here. Not getting anything. And usually any candle I put in Marco's bedroom, I can totally smell. His room is the smallest room in the house, and it has low ceilings. So usually all candles I put in here throw. If I have a candle that's not throwing, I put it in here in Marco's room, and I can smell it. And I put this in here because I actually had it in the living room on the kitchen table before I put carrot cake out there. I had it in that hurricane, and I smelled it the first time I burned it. I was actually smelling it pretty well. I thought it smelled really nice. But then after that, on the second to third burn, I stopped. It wasn't smelling as strong. So I thought I'd put it in Marco's room, see how it would do. It's burning great, but it's still not throwing, not even in here in his small room. So I just don't know if maybe there's no oil in this part of the candle. Maybe there was here and now there's no scent oil. Maybe I'll hit some more oil when I get down here. Because in my experience, that's the way it is a lot of times with Yankee. You won't smell it one part of the candle, and then a little bit further down, you'll start smelling it again, like super strong. I think the oils are just all, you know, strewn throughout the candle, and I call it the peekaboo scent. It's peekaboo. It's like, here I am, and here I'm gone. So I'm hoping this one, I have a funny feeling this one will kick in. I just have a funny feeling it will, because I smelled at the beginning, and then it's got quite a ways to go, so I think it'll start smelling. I have hopes for this one. So, okay, that is it for my empties video. Thanks for watching, and I will try to do one again in about a month or so when I have all new candles burning throughout the house. So thanks for watching. Please comment, thumbs up, and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys later.